Let us discuss question number 84 of the paper. This question consists an argument and it asks you which of the following, if true, would strengthen the argument given above. The argument that we are given is about nuclear weapons and how immense is their potential to cause harm. It further says that here it says the entire point of nuclear weapons is their massive, indiscriminate, destructive power. Their use could kill tens of thousands of civilians directly, and they have a catastrophic environmental after effects. These effects, the author says, can never be morally acceptable, even if on the basis of national security strategy. They place humanity and most forms of life in jeopardy of annihilation. No state or leader can be entrusted morally with that power and responsibility. So the basic purpose of this whole argument is that because nuclear weapons have an immense potential to cause destructive, catastrophic after effects, they should not be allowed they should not be allowed to be used by any state or by any leader. So we have to find out an option that would strengthen this argument, that is, that would say the same thing as the above argument says. So if you look at option A, it says most leaders do not defend the nuclear weapons per se, but insist that they remain a necessary means to a peaceful end. Well, this is simply stating a fact or a trend or something that is going on. Most leaders do not defend the nuclear weapons. It is a kind of a neutral statement that is not affecting the above argument in any way, because if most leaders are not defending the nuclear powers but they insist that remain a necessary means to peaceful end, it doesn't affect the above argument which says that they should be stopped, that nuclear weapons should not be used. So therefore we cannot take this option to be correct. The damage done by a nuclear weapon is no more indiscriminate or disproportional than the damage potentially caused by a prolonged aerial bombardment. This also doesn't affect the above argument because this is simply comparing the damage by nuclear weapon and the damage by aerial bombardment. So this definitely doesn't affect the above argument in any way. The only effective means to deter the development of a nuclear weapon is a nuclear weapon. Well, this statement is also not in line with the above argument because the above argument says that none of the nations, or here it says any weapon which could not possibly be used in a responsible manner should not be permitted. And it further also says that no state or leader can be entrusted morally with that power and responsibility. So option C is definitely ruled out, because if none of the nations would be allowed, none of the leaders would be allowed to keep nuclear weapons, the development of nuclear weapons can definitely be avoided. So therefore we cannot go with option C as well. Therefore in any way we are left with option D, which has to be the correct answer.